Welcome back to this video. I'm glad to have you here. If you have come this far, I want to tell you congratulations. This is where the real thing starts. This is where we begin to design website. All we've been discussing all along are just theories. Now we want to be practical. 5 easy steps to designing your website. Before now, we have discussed what a domain name is. We have discussed what is hosting. Right now, it is very important you choose a name that clients can easily remember and search for on the internet. Pick a domain that both represents your brand and makes it easy for people to find you. Now, before you settle with a particular name, you need to go to a website called Name Checker. Name Checker is without E. It's without E. Just take note of the spelling. Name Checker. Checker without E at the end. .com. So let's go. Let's see. Okay. Name Checker. Name Checker. Name Checker. Whatever name you have chosen, say for instance, Stack. Let's click search. You cannot use Stack because stack.com is not available. It's already taken on Facebook, it's taken on Twitter, it's taken on Tumblr, it's taken on Reddit. Stack.net is not available. So let's see if there is any other thing we can do. Now, in order not to waste our time, this is the next website I want to build. Deep Stack. Deep Stack is what I want to build. Let's see if the .com is available. Wow. The .com is available. It is available on Facebook. It's available on Twitter. .net is available. .org is available. It's available on GitHub. You know, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. So it's safe for me to use. So that is registered. Deep Stack. Deep Stack is what I'm going to be using as we go along in this video. So now that we have our domain name that we are ready to use, we need to pay for it before we can use it. Like I explained earlier, you need to choose a domain name and hosting provider that suits your needs. That suits your need. Under the factors you need to consider when choosing a host. Now, for the purpose of this course, I shall be using Namecheap. Excuse me. I shall be using Namecheap for our domain name, to pay to get our domain name, and also for hosting. There are several others if you do not want to use Namecheap. Namecheap, I'm using Namecheap because it is cheap. Yes, it is cheap. And on a particular domain, on a particular package, you can host at least three different websites on a particular hosting package. So that's why I'm using Namecheap. So you may also consider that factor in your choice of the hosting provider that you may want to use. But importantly, you must take note. It's usually a good practice to use same provider for buying your domain and hosting. Take note. Use one hosting company for both the name and the hosting. It's not that it's not possible you use two different companies, but it's usually safer to use the same company for both the domain name and hosting. Now let's pay for our domain name. Then we'll go to Namecheap, namecheap.com, namecheap.com, namecheap.com. Oh, yeah, it's namecheap.com. First of all, we also need to check here deep stack, right? Deepstack.com, dot com, dot com. Let's search for it here. Oh, good. It's available here too. It's available here. Whoa. Hey, $7.98. That's about $8. About $8. And yesterday there was a promo code that reduced it to $5. But I decided to wait till today because I wanted to make a video today. I should have done it yesterday. Well, that notwithstanding, let's add to carts. Okay. Do we check out right now? I think so. Um, so let's check out. Now you'll be wondering how come it is $8.16. This is an extra charge of $0.18 plus $7.98 will give us $8.16. So we can, if we are ready to pay for this, we can confirm order. Yes. here you, if you have not registered with them, you would need to register here. You need to register here, enter the username you intend to use, enter your password, enter your password, your first name, your last name, your email address. Then you click this if you want notifications, newsletters to be sent to your email, or it's optional. Maybe if you don't want it, you can just unclick. So for me, I already registered with them. I'll just I'll just sign in. So company name, you don't I don't need to register on behalf of company, even though I have a company. So let me use my address, my address, phone number. So you have the phone number, then the email address is automatically entered, and so we can continue. Hope you are following. It's very, very easy. Just fill in the form. Just fill in the form. So yeah, I just discovered that I did not choose the right code. So I need to correct that. 1085. Okay. 080. That's 3. Okay. Okay, I think I have the correct address now, and the email address. Then take note of this because it was showing +1. So I have to correct it because +234 is our country code. So it depends on your country code, which is what determines what you choose here. So let's continue. So, okay, the address is okay. Then it's recommended that you use this, associate to this domain, and enable at the time of purchase. That's domain privacy service. It ensures that your personal info does not show up in the who database, who whose database. So it's important you take this so that your personal information does not show at your at the database. So we can continue. If you want to save the configuration above to your default checkout settings, you can save it. You can click this. If not, you won't click. So you can continue. Either you click this one or you click this one. So this is the payment where you enter your payments. This is the billing session where you enter your card and you make payments. Make this payment 8.16 dollars, $8.16 for the domain name that you're buying. Add new card. Okay, name of card. The name of card is your name, your account name on the card. So I'm going to be entering all this, then I'll come back so that we can continue. So I have entered my card details so I can continue. So that payment will be made or deducted from my card. It's loading, so let's wait for it. Well, one thing we should take note of is that the domain name you are buying is a yearly subscription payment that you'll be making for it. Yearly subscription. So this is the first payment you're making. At the yearly subscription is usually a little above this. So on a yearly basis, you have to be paying for your domain registration. So do I pay now? I want to hold on a little while. Probably we should get the okay. So let me not pay now so that let me get the let me get the hosting too so that I'll pay at the same time. So let's go get our hosting package and so let's use hosting. Please hold on. Yeah, we are using shared hosting. We are using shared hosting. So come with me. There are different packages. These are yearly packages for a year. Now this one is the Stellar. This is package one, and this host is located in the US. Is in the US. So for this Stellar package, you pay $1.43 per month, but in a year, the yearly subscription is 17.16 dollars. 17 point, but you are going to renew at $42.88 per year. So then for this particular package, you can host, you can, on one domain name, you can host 3 websites. You have a 20 gigabytes SSD to use. You have a free CDN to use. Then for this is much more expensive. It's $27.72 a year. You have unlimited websites to host there. Then you have a unmetered SSD. You have free SDN. You have auto backup of your website. For this particular design, we shall be going with this. So let's add our domain. You can see it's already in Cal, so it's by default is here because we said new domain name, and being that it's under my account, they already know what the domain name is. Okay, so altogether the domain name plus the hosting, the total is $25, $25.332. That's the domain name, the domain that will be. So add to carts. The domain and the hosting, I beg your pardon, the domain and the hosting is $25.32. So we add to carts. Okay. So you can just leave everything as it is as default, except you have some other things that you need to add, like the site security, SSL. You are going to be paying for that. VPN, if you are going to be adding VPN, you'll be paying. You'll be paying. Just ignore this free trial. You are definitely good. They are definitely going to charge you. So we'll just leave it as default. No promo code to apply. So let's confirm order. So our card is already on it. Check if everything is in order. Okay. Okay. So in case you want to automatically renew, well, but you must ensure that you always have money. If not, you not take this. If not, just check. So I have unchecked. So we can choose to save the configuration above in the payment settings. So choose and continue. Continue now. Is this system hanging or what? Now, here we are. So I should pay. What we need to do next is to click pay now. So once you click this, the rest assured that the money will be deducted from your card. So let me go ahead, and since I want to design this website, let me pay now. Oh, sorry. Thanks. I needed to click this before paying now. So pay now. So it's processing, and they are charging my money. They are charging my money. I mean, charging my card and removing my money. So it's been paid for. Thank you for your order. We are delighted you chose Namecheap. Thank you. Please take a moment to help us improve our service to you by answering these questions. So you can choose to do this. You can choose to just ignore. You want me to rate. Let me give them 5 now. If I must rate them. So let me go ahead. Thank you for your order. Thank you so much for answering. If you inclined, would love if you add some comments on why you scored us the way you did, so we can continue to improve. Good pricing, good rates. Would you like us to follow up with you? Yes. So I'm done. So we have successfully paid our pay for our domain and also for the hosting. See you in the next video. Okay, wait. Before we move to the next step, we let's follow this instruction. Now, follow these simple steps to get your shared hosting account up and running. So let's click this. Now you have create your website. So in the next video, we shall be creating a website. Remember, the two things that we needed to do for us to start designing the website, we have done it. We've gotten the domain name and paid for. Then we have also secured a hosting package for it. So we are now ready to start designing our website. See you in the next video.